I used to be part of Denver EDM Fam, which was the group that was hosted between Kat and Joe, who Joe is, he passed away. Um, he was one of my best friends. Um, and before his passing, he created the group Denver EDM Friends because there was a split in direction for the future of the vision of what they wanted amongst their companies. So they split. And with Denver EDM Friends, Joe had the mission to create a place where, everyone is welcome, a community where folks didn't have to worry about the anxiety that comes with stepping into a new environment like the rave scene because it can be intimidating for some people. So decided to work with Joe to continue that vision, and now I'm part of their leadership team. I help coordinate events, share some of the resources that I get through the other affiliations that I have, and overall just provide as much value as I can for the community and for the organization that we have.
Got it. And yeah, I guess what kind of events do you guys hold? I know you had mentioned previously that Jameson was hosting, shuffle meetups for them and things like that. What other events do they usually hold here in Denver?
We also have just social, regular meetups at different restaurants, places like Punch Bowl Social. Those are some of the events that we do. That's where a lot of our newer members come in, and they just something that's not as intense as like a show meetup. It's a place where they can, connect with people. They're pretty successful. We've developed a lot of organic relationships through these meetups, so that's a big one. We also host our own shows as well. We had a pretty successful show actually, Friend Zone 4. That's the name of our flagship show. For our fourth edition, we had some great artists like Vendetta, Nicodemus, and we had artists like Blank in attendance who just wanted to see what we were about and support their friends. So it was really great to witness that. And what else? Once the weather clears up, I'll go back to hosting shuffle meetups as well, on behalf of Denver EDM friends. But it is always nice to see my fellow Mile High shufflers come out for those as well. Appreciate their support there.
That's like a given, just say the word shuffle meetup and, it doesn't matter who's holding it. The Mile High shufflers will definitely be there in attendance. You guys also have a open decks, right? Did you mention that?
No. Yeah, so we do have an open decks as well. And it's also one of our more successful events that we host. It gives DJs, local DJs, a chance to practice on professional equipment. We have a partnership with the venue, Your Mom's House. They let us use a pair of CDJ 3000s, which first time I touched the decks, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just intimidating, like all the buttons and the controls. But it's a chance for DJs, and you've participated in them as well, to just have fun and play with pro gear, pro speakers at a venue. That's for DJs when they start off, they don't get that right away. Yet here we are giving it an open floor. You got a USB, come plug in and play. It's just simple as that, and it's free.
It's a sick opportunity. Yeah, for anyone who's listening, who's in Denver, and is remotely interested in DJing, or even just going out to shuffle and support. I think that's a great opportunity. And yeah, it's counterintuitive. Like those CDJ 3000s, you think that they're from another planet, but they make your mixing so much easier.
They do. They're very nice.
Yeah.
One day.
And yeah, I think in that setting, it almost like desensitizes you to all the pressure that you put on yourself when you're performing and mixing music for people. So I think it's really cool what you guys do in that regard.